Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video, let's see how to create this machine part using Creo parametric. So let's analyze what are all the data that they have provided in this diagram, and then we need to convert it as a 3D diagram. At first, we need to convert this diagram into our sketch. So let's minimize it. Now, at first, we need to select the working directory. I'm going to use this folder as a working directory, and then click on New and click the default template to enter the part name as machine part. So now I'm going to select a template as remember as part solid ABS, then click on OK. Here I'm going to start my drawing with this bottom circle. So this will be my top view, right? So I'm going to use top plane here, go for sketch and go for the sketch view. So here I need to draw this bottom circle. So that circle diameter value will be 39 plus 64 plus again this 39 value. Okay. So go for circle. I'm going to draw a circle like this, and I'm going to enter this diameter value as 64 plus 39 plus 39. So now let's click OK. Let's extrude it. Let's see the extrude value what they have provided. This extrude value as a value of 8 here. So I'm going to extrude it to a value of 8. Then close it. Turn on shading with edges so that it will be very easy to look the sharp edges. So then our first profile has been completed. Let's go for this rounded profile. For that, they have provided some dimensions here, so we have to calculate by our own. So here we need to see this value as 19.16 plus this distance value as 8 and plus 30.8 plus this distance 8 and again 19.6. So let's draw a circle on this face and then go for the sketch view. Here I am going to draw a circle with a diameter value of like 19.6 plus 8 plus 30.8 plus 8 plus 19.6. So now let's click on OK. Now let's extrude it. Let's see the extrude length value. So they have provided many values for this. So we need to calculate based upon this value. As you can see here, 25.7 plus 4 plus 15 plus 4 again and then 13. So okay. So now we have to enter our values here 25.7 plus 4 plus 15 plus 4 plus 30 and then click on OK. So now we have completed this profile and then we can go for this again when we have to extrude a circle. So for that circle, we have provided a value 30.8 as an inner circle hole and the outer as this 8 plus 8 plus 30.8. So let's click on this face, go for the sketch, go for the sketch view. Instead of going for a sketch, we can directly move forward to the extrude itself. So, but okay, we can continue with the sketch. So I'm going to draw a circle, like two circles with this inner diameter as a value of 30.8, the outer diameter as a value of 30.8 plus 8, and then again 8. So then click OK. Now let's extrude it up to the distance. Like we have to calculate here this distance value. So here how we can calculate is they have provided this length, right? So 51.7. So in that we can subtract this 25.7, and then we can subtract this 8. So 51.7 minus 25.7 and then minus 8. So 51.7 minus 25.7 minus 8. So then click on OK. Then we have to create this top circle which has some extra diameter than this internal circle. Like the internal circle dia will be same as 30.8, but the outer will be different. It is 50.8, and then extrude value is as a value of 8 here. So we can click this surface. We can directly go for extrude. We can go for the sketch view. Here for this internal circle, I'm going to use this reference circle, and for the outer circle, we have to input the diameter. So the outer circle value as a value of 50.8, and then click on OK. Now the extrude value will be 8 as they provided on the diagram, and then click on OK. Now we have completed almost our outer diagram, or we have implemented almost all the dimensions which they have provided for the profile, and then we need to create this inner wall and this bottom extrude and this hole and this hole. So we can create this bottom extrude first. So select this bottom face, go for extrude and go for the sketch view. So here we need to draw two circles without any constraints. Let's see the dimensions. 64 as an outer dia and 50 as an inner dia. And this extrude value, like yeah, they have provided the value of 5 here for this extrude. So let's implement our value here as 50, the outer dia as 64. Then click on OK. Now we are going to extrude this to a value of 5 as they have provided in the diagram itself. And now all our part has been completed. Here they have provided some round feature here for this and this as a radius value of 5 here, and this radius value is also 5. So go for round, select this, control key, let's select this. Let's enter this radius value as 5 and then click on OK. So now we can see here this part is closed, but we need to create a hole here. So let's go for the diagram. Let's check what are all the dimensions they have provided for that hole. As you can see here, this hole is of 50 as a diameter. The distance is from the bottom face up to 18 mm to the inner surface. So we need to create a hole here, selecting this surface as a base surface, go for extrude and go for the sketch view. Here I'm going to draw a circle with the same equal constraints which you have provided for a value of 50 there. Then click on OK. Now I'm going to flip the direction, and I have to drag like this, and or else we can also add value here directly. I'm going to add a value of 18 and click on remove material option. As you can see, the hole is created. So let's click OK. Let's go for the diagram. As you can see, they have provided another radius value here for this, like a concave round option. So we have to implement this as a round value of 2 here. Enter a value of 2, then click on OK. So now our outer part has been completed. Let's go for other options like Yeah, like we need to create this inner hole, right? So let's go for that. So for that, I'm going to use revolve option because we have created all the external parts. So for removing the internal parts, you can also use some plain features here. But here I'm going to use revolve tool. I'm going to create center line like this. I'm going to divide this 70 as 35 for this distance, and this distance value as 8. And so this distance will be also the same as 8. Here also 8, and this distance as they have provided 18 here. So let's go for the revolve tool. At first, for using revolve tool, we have to create a sketch. So go for the sketch, go for the sketch view. Here, let's take the references line for which we have to create some dimension. So I'm going to select these three lines as my reference line. Then I'm going to draw a line without any constraints, just like that. Now, let's add this distance value as 35, and this distance value as 8, and the same on the other side. Like for this side, it will be automatically taken as 8 because we have entered a 35 value here. So let's close it. So we need to put dimension for these two lines. I'm going to select this line and this bottom line. Let's enter a value of 18 here because they are provided in this diagram as from the bottom up to this hole, it will be value of 18. So here that's all. But in this diagram, you can see they have provided some round feature here. For this round feature, they have provided the radius of 5 here. So let's add a fillet here. Instead of using round tool, we can use fillet tool for this bottom also. And I'm going to re-edit this value as 5. Here also 5. And let's center line to complete our sketch for the revolve tool. And then click on OK. So now let's go for revolve. As you can see, it is created as a surface, but we need it as a solid part. And then we have to remove material. As you can see, the part has been removed. So we can close it. Okay. So now let's move on for the next dimensions which they have provided. Um, yeah, we need to create these two extruded part in this diagram. But before that, you can see the hole here. We can like if you see this diagram, the hole is closed, but we need this hole for the entire part. So yeah, let's click on the surface, go for extrude, go for the extruded view. I'm going to take reference for this circle, then draw. I'm going to draw a circle like this, then click on OK. Now I'm going to flip the direction and I'm going to drag it like this. As you can see, the hole is created for the entire part. Then click on OK. So we have completed all our dimensions here except this extruded parts. So let's go for that. Let's check the dimension, what are all they have provided. So for this extruded part, they have provided this inner dia as 15, which will be the hole, and the outer dia as like 15 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, so it will be 23. Okay, so the extruded part length, that they have not provided the extruded length. Instead of that, they have provided a 10 value here, but it is very hard for us to extrude this for 10. So we can create another plane for this, which will be very easy for us. So from the center line to this line, it will be 35. Okay. So from here till this line, it will be a value of 8 as mentioned in this diagram. So 35 plus 8, and then this extruded value as 10. So 35 plus 8 plus 10. So we have to create a plane for this surface, and then we can extrude it towards this part. Okay, so let's see how we can create that. For that, I'm going to create a plane. I'm going to select this plane, which is nothing but the right plane. I'm going to flip the direction. I'm going to drag it like this. Let's enter the value which we have which we have calculated from that diagram. 35 plus 8 plus 10. So then let's click on OK. Now after selecting this plane, we can go for sketch and go for the sketch view. So here I'm going to draw a circle like this. I'm going to draw only the outer circle, and then we can draw the inner hole. As you can see, this outer circle value 15 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, and the distance will be from this face, it will be 30. Okay, so first of all, let's assign this diameter value. 15 plus 4 plus 4. It's nothing but 23. And now let's go for dimensions. Let's select this circle and this face. So here I have to add a value of 13 as they have mentioned in the diagram. And then click on OK. And then let's go for extrude. Now we have to flip the direction. As you can see, it will be extruded in a straight surface. So for this circle, it should be as a curved surface. If we extrude that like this, as you can see at the bottom, it is extruded inside this hole also. So for that, let's drag like this, and let's use this extrude towards the next surface tool. And if we select this option, as you can see in this diagram, it is not bulged inside this part. Okay, so let's click on OK. And for this, as you can see in this diagram, we have to create another hole here. For that hole, they have mentioned the value of 15 as diameter. So I'm going to select this surface, go for extrude, and go for the sketch view. Here I'm going to take a reference for the circle, close it, and I'm going to draw a circle like this with a diameter value as 15, and then click on OK. Sorry. So here I'm going to flip the direction. So for this, you can also drag like this. As you can see, the inner part it is coming inside, or else you can use the same tool which we have used for the previous extrude. If you use that tool, it will be not bulged into that hole. Okay, so this side or part has been completed. So for the opposite side also we have to create the same, but let's see whether these two dimensions are similar. We can also use mirror tool for converting this extruded part into that, but I think it is not possible because they have provided some different dimensions here as an inner dia of 12 here, but we have done as a 15. So we need to create another plane, and we have to create another extruded part. So for that, I'm going to mirror this plane instead of creating another plane there. I'm going to mirror this plane by clicking this center plane as my reference plane, then click on OK. Now we have to repeat all the sketch what we have done there. So here I'm going to draw a circle, but for that we need to find the midpoint. So I'm going to select this circle reference as this circle, as we created a circle here, right? So I'm going to take this circle as a reference for finding the midpoint. Here I'm going to draw a circle of like a diameter is value is 12, but the inner dia value is 12. So for that outer dia they have provided 4 here, right? So 12 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, so here we need to enter a value of 12 plus 4 plus 4. So then let's click OK. So we have to extrude that, and we have to flip the direction. The same option which we have used for the previous part, I'm going to use the same action like extrude up to the next surface and then click on OK. And then select the surface, go for the extrude and go for the sketch view. Here also, I'm going to select this circle as a reference. I'm going to draw a circle with the same diameter which they have instructed in that diagram as a value of 12. As you can see here, it will be the hole. So click on OK. Now I'm going to extrude this inside the part. So I'm going to flip the direction. Let's select the depth towards the next surface and then click on OK. So yeah guys, that's all. So we have finally completed our part. Like if you have any issues with these two planes, you can also hide them like by clicking this hide icon. So let's turn off all the datum planes and let's check whether this part has been fully completed as per the diagram. As you can see, it is completed. But let's see the section view whether everything has been done perfectly or not. By going for a view, I'm going to select this section and I'm going to select this plane. Let's drag it like, yeah, drag it like this and go on OK. Let's switch off all the datum planes. As you can see, the inner hole and this hole, this part, like everything has been done according to the dimensions. So our part has been completed, guys. So let's make an active. So for this, we can also give some appearances for this part. So go for appearances. I'm going to give red color as I use this red color for all the machine parts that I have done for the past few months. And for the inner walls, we can use green color for a good view. So that's all, guys. So if you want more videos related mechanical engineering or any other content, so feel free to comment below. Okay, guys. So thank you. We'll see you in upcoming videos. Till then, bye.